Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Walking Dead video. So in this one here, I want to talk about the Daryl Dixon teaser that was actually shown, I believe, during the premiere of Fear the Walking Dead. So yeah, it was our first teaser. It was actually an in-production teaser, and it gave us some really great visuals, and I'm assuming just based off of, you know, the clothes of Daryl Dixon and the overall look and just sort of his behavior in general, I think tells me that this is from episode 1. And I believe as of now, they're probably done filming. Actually, I've heard, like, that's the weird thing about this. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's sort of kind of rumors right now. We'll talk about that in a second. Actually, yeah, we'll get into that right away. So before we go any further, obviously, make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get all my Walking Dead content like this. And definitely go follow me on Twitch. I will be live there later on. My channel name is just Appetite for the Dead. And yeah, we'll talk about Fear the Walking Dead episodes 1 and 2, probably in like 5 hours from now, I would say 5-6 hours. I will be posting my review for Fear the Walking Dead later on this evening. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I apologize for not posting over the last like couple of days. I was just sort of going through some stuff, but in a good way though. Like, I'm pushing myself through some things right now to sort of get over, you know, I don't want to be dependent on certain things, and I've kind of been dependent on a few things over the last like 5-6 months. I can't believe it's been that long now. And I've just decided to just like cut it off. Like, I need to stop doing this because yeah, it's going to ruin my body and stuff over time. So I just, yeah, it's been kind of rough. Honestly, the withdrawals from it are definitely, it's gotten easier now. So that's why I'm pushing through it all. And that's why I'm able to sort of do a video today and kind of get back on it. Cause I feel like I sort of went through the worst and it wasn't really anything too crazy anyways. So yeah, anyways, that's why I didn't post the last couple of days. But yeah, in terms of the Daryl Dixon teaser, you know, we'll talk about it in a second. What I do want to say though is there's a lot of rumors right now, and I saw an article actually talking about this, about Dead City anyways, and the fact that they're likely getting ready to film season 2, because season 2 is in pre-production right now, and it hasn't even been officially renewed for season 2. So for me, it is weird. Like, it is sort of like, I feel like Scott Gimple knows that these shows are going to be getting season 2, right? So I think that's why he's just sort of going along with it. And I guess they're getting approved for like the budget and stuff to do a season 2. So that's why they're filming these things right away. Like right now, I believe The Walking Dead Daryl Dixon is actually filming season 2. Like, that was sort of the rumor out there. And I don't know if that's true. I mean, the thing is, it's only 6 episodes. And they've been filming since like what, last October? So that's like what? That's 8 months ago or something, right? 7-8 months ago. Like, that's a long time ago. So it doesn't take that long to do 6 episodes. So definitely I can see, you know, maybe there was a break in between, but now they're doing a season 2. I can totally see it. In terms of, you know, renewing this stuff for additional seasons, I don't think we're going to be getting any of that news until Comic-Con. Though I will say, I think Dead City, I think we could get a season 2 renewal at some point in June. Though then again, like, the finale is probably going to air, you know, the weekend after Comic-Con or something. So I could see them announcing it then. You know, save all the big news, all the excitement for Comic-Con weekend, for like, you know, the second half of July. There's going to be so much excitement there, right? Because of the Rick and Michonne show. Like, they could, I mean, they're likely going to be giving us a teaser trailer then, right? So, and a release date. So to me, like, right now we're in this really weird place where I feel like, and it's just my opinion, but I feel like, you know, AMC is being very practical and honestly really efficient with how they're sort of handling these shows right now. They're filming whatever they need to sort of throwing everything into this vault sort of thing, right? Where they have all this footage for all these shows for at least season 1 and a season 2 of the Daryl Dixon and Dead City. We'll see about the Rick and Michonne show eventually, but it's interesting, right? Like, it's interesting that they're actually doing all this stuff ahead of time, because like, what are they going to be doing afterwards? Like, are they going to be filming something else afterwards, or are they going to be taking a big break here for the actors? I mean, they could be doing that, right? That's the thing too. I feel like for the actors, especially like Norman Reedus, like, he's so used to filming like 16 episodes. For The Walking Dead, they literally filmed 24 episodes. So, you know, to do 12 episodes, you know, on your own spinoff in a new location, everything's new and exciting. Like, I think it's much easier. So I can totally see why they'd be doing that, right? Like, it's not that big of a, well, I mean, I'm sure it's hard work. I'm not saying it's not hard work, but, you know, it's definitely easier than what they did with the final season. So, but yeah, when you're looking at the in-production teaser, first of all, I got this from @WalkingDead_HQ on Twitter. Apparently this aired on cable, which, yeah, I wish we could see these things on AMC Plus, to be honest. Like, it would just be really cool. But yeah, we do see, you know, a lot of locations here in France, and we do see Daryl in sort of a very similar outfit to something that he wore in the final season, though now he has like this walking stick and he has this bag. It's a different bag. I will say somehow he ends up in France. If you're looking at his outfit, I think his pants are still the same. And I do think on this show, he's going to overall have a totally different outfit. So I think that this is probably from like the first episode. He may have like just arrived there and he just sort of found this to wear, and he just, you know, he's just trying to survive right now. And we'll have to wait until we get some footage. Like, I have seen some things from this show. I'm not going to get into all of it because it's kind of spoilery, and I mean, it's from a trailer, but it was a trailer that wasn't released, so I don't really want to talk about it. So we'll wait till they officially release it. But I mean, it's looking really good. Honestly, I think this show here, well, that's the thing with all the spinoffs too, you know, like the spinoffs in general are looking so much better than, I mean, for me personally, could have ever imagined. Like, I thought that the spinoffs were gonna I think have a better quality to it, but I kept thinking more of like, you know, more like season 11, but just like the new environments and stuff would just make it look so much better. But when you watch the Dead City trailer, like, everyone freaked out about that. There was something about that was just very exciting and super cool, which, by the way, I just remembered actually there were some episode titles and synopses. Yeah, 4 episodes 1 through 6. So I'll do a video breaking all of that down too, because there was some stuff in there that actually sort of teases this epic final boss battle. These spinoffs are looking really great. I think the Daryl Dixon show is, you know, that's the thing. Like, a lot of us, you know, I think originally a lot of us were like, well, the Ricky Michonne show is going to be number 1. Number 2 is going to be the Daryl Dixon show. Number 3 is going to be Dead City. And then as soon as everyone saw the Dead City trailer, almost, I'm not even kidding, like, there's a good portion of the fan base that was like, well, Dead City is now my number 1, and then it's the Ricky Michonne show, then the Daryl Dixon show. The thing is, I think once we see the footage for the Daryl Dixon show, once we see an official trailer that's like 1 minute to 2 minutes long, and, you know, there could be some new walkers there. There could be some really cool, exciting stuff there. Like, we don't know who the villain's going to be. There could be a lot of really cool things here that, again, I'm sure they saw the online reaction to Dead City, right? So I think people will say the same thing about that show. And then the Rick and Michonne show, like, just wait until we get a trailer for that. Like, there could be some really cool walkers there. You know, Major General Beale's a really big part of that. Like, to me, I think, you know, you don't really have to rank them. I know people will. I probably will, because, you know, it's fun to rank shows and episodes and stuff. But I just think that the quality that we're seeing here with the spinoffs it's reassuring just to me as a fan that they're not just doing spinoffs for the sake of doing spinoffs. They're actually upping the quality to make this worthy of, you know, a Walking Dead spinoff. Because I think Fear the Walking Dead, you know, season 8 is definitely, it's way better than season 7. When you compare Fear the Walking Dead, though, just in general to these spinoffs, at least Dead City, like, it just doesn't compare. Like, the Dead City trailer just, it was just amazing. Like, it just blew me away. And even World Beyond, you know, like, there was some stuff in World Beyond that I did like, but, you know, the characters they got wrong. Like, the characters were just, I don't know, some characters were fine, but overall, it was hard to watch that show, honestly. Like, I think I rated that show overall like a 4 or 5 out of 10. So to me, I think in general, I think the fact that the Daryl Dixon show, the quality that we're seeing here with these spinoffs is something that's definitely very reassuring. And I'm hyped. I really am hyped. And actually, we're exactly a month away until the Dead City show premieres, and I really can't wait for that. Daryl Dixon, the in-production teaser here looks really, really good. A lot of really amazing visuals. If you're just looking at this one shot here where it says in production, and you see the shot of them going over the buildings here, I mean, this is a lot of the stuff that we're going to see in the actual show, right? Like, we're going to see shots like this, but obviously the quality is going to be so much better, because you got to remember, like, a lot of the early stuff for Dead City looked like this, right? And then we get the official trailer. Even some of the teaser trailer stuff didn't look as great as the official trailer. When we watched that trailer, the quality of it was just mind-blowing. So expect a shot like this where you're seeing sort of the overview of this village or town here in France. Expect it to look a lot better once we actually watch the show, or at least get the trailer, right? There's a shot right here, and it's actually, I don't know if that's just like a random vehicle, and I really could be so off with this, but I remember that there was a shot that was released of Daryl, and he had a horse and I think a carriage behind him. So I wonder if this is what we're seeing here. I can't really see, I can't really make it out. I don't know if there's horses in the front. I really could be wrong, but regardless, we are going to be getting stuff like that, right? So that is kind of cool to think about. Like, we actually are going to be getting Daryl on a horse, like with a carriage in the back, or I guess he'd be sitting in the carriage, and I guess riding through the streets of France and stuff, which is just like, just honestly so mind-blowing. We have this shot of this walker here who, like, immediately when I first saw this walker, I thought of Beta, but yeah, I wonder if these are the advanced walkers. I mean, these walkers are going to be running, and being super aggressive, right? Which is funny because Dead City also has some running zombies. So that I wasn't expecting. But I do think that the zombies on Daryl Dixon are walkers, sorry. See, I want to say walkers, but like they're not walking anymore, right? So I can't really say walkers. That's why I just want to refer to them as zombies now. But these zombies, I think, are going to be way more aggressive on the Daryl Dixon show. And yeah, I'm really excited for this. So definitely post your thoughts down below. Which show are you looking forward to the most? Stay tuned for my Fear the Walking Dead video coming very soon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.